new grant was given to the York Volunteer Fire Department to add some much-needed equipment to their arsenal. MTN's Ryan Berg caught up with the station to find out how they plan to use those funds.
Volunteer fire departments are crucial here in Montana, especially in rural areas like here in York. When their services are needed, every second counts, and in some situations, handling outdated equipment could mean life or death, which is why a recent upgrade like this has been in the fire department and in the community, making them thankful.
We have about 200 square miles that is the York Fire Service area. Hundreds of miles of trails, curvy dirt roads, and only about 9 miles of paved roads.
York Fire covers the area with 3 fire stations staffed by volunteers.
It's key to us as the firefighters who are volunteering, we got to make sure that they are as safe as possible.
Those firefighters will now be a little safer with new equipment paid for in part by a $160,000 from the Assistance Firefighters Grant. The department used the money to buy 6 new radios and new air tanks that will give firefighters 15 more minutes of air.
The nicest part for us is honestly these are all 45-minute tanks. That gives us a longer time that we can actually be active on a scene to be able to help people. It also, some of those packs have thermal imagers so we can assess situations better, and it just makes us safer.
Volunteer departments are no strangers to having to stretch budgets and oftentimes rely on donations, grants, and hand-me-down equipment that they have to keep operational for a decade through some of the harshest conditions.
We'll do it with gear that we're crossing our fingers won't break, but it's so much, there's much more peace of mind in knowing, hey, I've got good gear and it's not going to break, and I can just go out and do my job of solving whatever scene I have to solve.
Important upgrades to help keep this rural community of friends and neighbors safe.
I want to know that if I have a fire at my house, when they come, they are properly equipped. So I'm proud that we got it. It certainly wasn't all me.
Reporting in York, Ryan Berg, MTN News.
2 firefighters were injured fighting a vehicle fire on the 700 block of Nicole Street Thursday night. Helena Fire Chief John Campbell says crews were called out to reports of a fire in the area of Builder's First Source at about 10 p.m. When they arrived, they found 3 semi-truck-sized lumber delivery vehicles and a forklift on fire. One of the tires on the truck exploded, injuring 2 firefighters. They were taken to St. Peter's Health in stable condition. Now, according to the chief, the fire caused around $300,000 in damage. The cause still under investigation.